This is Down to the Wire 513.
Everybody else can shut up. It is time.
Ooh, Flyman Ring.
Back in the building, man.
Yo, we in the building. We back.
Make sure y'all follow us on everything Down to the Wire 513. Yo, Down to the Wire 513, episode 388. Slowly but surely creeping up on that 400, man. Brothers, how y'all feeling?
Time is flying. That's how I feel. When you said that, time's moving.
Time moving, the year moving, man. I'm feeling refreshed. I've been off all week, so I'm feeling good, feeling great.
Yeah.
I
slept
be
good
in the building,
last night,
man.
so I got good rest. So I'm not
That's good.
I'm not super tired, but we got to concentrate because I got to lock in and kind of debate with y'all boys. So you feel me? I gotta that takes brain power. You feel me?
A lot to get into. So yeah, definitely say that brain juice, man. You're gonna need a little bit of that juice later on for sure. Definitely say some of that juice.
How you feeling, T?
Feeling pretty good, man. You know it's Wednesday. Just want to say shout out to Ice Cube and the Big Three. Good showing. Shout out to City, man. Supporting that event. Good turnout. Got up out of there though. Once the Big Three get let out in between the Reds and the Jazz Festival that's Saturday night.
Hey, Cincinnati. I gotta say
it. Yeah, we on fire right now, boy.
I gotta say it. The racial climate in Cincinnati feels like the 1960s. Can we love each other? That's all I'm saying.
We all just get along. We all just get along.
Because we're not gonna. I'm gonna just take that route. Come on, y'all.
Let's all get along, man. Come
on.
We're all brothers, all sisters, man. Let's all get along.
Come on.
Yeah,
that's all I'm gonna say.
Serious, man. Ain't nothing that serious. Let's all get along. Put our bygones, let back all the bygones.
If we all help each other, we can all succeed.
Facts. There's nothing going around of everything for everybody.
But I will say,
RP Hulk Hogan too.
Facts.
This has shown this type of situation always shows that when they say things like "Make America Great Again," when was it great? It's been great. It's not a better country, but great for who?
Yeah.
Everybody hates each other if you ain't in the same category, and that sucks. So let's do better, people.
Facts, man.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan did pass away. That was unfortunate. He was out karaokeing and then shit the night before, and that people say they were totally shocked.
Yeah, crazy, man. RP, childhood legend for a lot of us people out there in general. Keep growing up in the 80s, 90s, whatever.
I tell a lot of people I hate that his private situation came out because he said a lot of racist things, and it was bad too. It wasn't just your normal racist. He didn't just say that. It was bad.
It was
ugly. It's I hate when these celebrities and stuff, because it's man, he was literally a childhood hero for him. And I was like, damn, I can't fuck with you like that, bro. No more.
Yeah, a lot of people out there not even wishing this man resting in peace, which is crazy because of the things he did, which is
Twitter was going. Black
Twitter was crazy.
Joey Swole, y'all hit the Joey Swole.
Yeah, man, I seen his shit, man. That's crazy, bro. Crazy. Shout out Joey Swole, man. I don't think he did no wrong, really, bro. You was in the not know. He didn't know everything that went down for real. Some of the stuff he did say was a little culturally incorrect, which he did come out and apologize for everything he did say.
It's a tough climate in the world right now, where I don't like this part where you can't say something when you say something wrong. And it's okay, I did my research. I realized I did, and I apologize. And then you get on me for apologizing. It's I can't win.
You can't win, bro. You can't win.
I'm with Joey Swole because I know he it's coming from a good place, at least from online videos. I don't know the guy personally.
I don't know him personally, yeah. But everything he's shown us publicly is he's shown that he's been
got a good heart.
Nothing but being a kind person. Nothing but kindness and happiness in his heart. Nothing but no hate in his heart at all that I've seen publicly. Yeah. So, I give him a little bit of grace. Everybody ain't been that graceful with him. So,
but
That just
yeah,
goes to show, man. Like with this, this goes to the whole journalists. Everybody think they journalists. Like they just want to be the first to try to get they facts out there without doing their research.
Yeah.
I mean,
well,
especially
he
when
didn't do anything really. So what he did, he dressed up as Hulk Hogan and did kind of his moves. And
this is old. This is old. This is like old video he reposted. So he didn't redo it. He just reposted the old video.
Okay. But kind of like he was like, black people felt like that was insensitive, for lack of a better term. I feel like I can't really say that that doesn't affect me. He was a childhood hero for a time of mine. He was a childhood hero of mine too. Like everybody loved Hulk Hogan if you loved the wrestling. It's just like it's unfortunate that Hulk Hogan was ruined.
Felt the way he felt. Hopefully he changed the way he felt.
He should be way more celebrated than he is. But with that, what he said was bad. Like,
the stain left on legacy. The stain is still there. The stain left is definitely a nasty stain.
It's kind of like it made
Joey was out there seconding what he said. He was just posting a video of a childhood one of childhood legends.
Hulk Hogan kind of reminds me of R. Kelly in a sense, because, and hear me out, people talk about can you separate the music from the man? Can you separate the character from Terry Boella? I know I'm butchering his name, but that's what it really comes. Can you separate the character from the man? Because I think when you say things like that, and the people don't really, you can apologize, but I don't really believe in those apologies because you genuinely feel that way, and I don't think that's changed because you got caught.
Yeah, that definitely changed my opinion when that came out on him. But even when he died, like I said, personal feelings aside, what he did for the wrestling world,
you
wouldn't be what it is today without Hulk Hogan, and you can't take that away.
And I agree with that, and I feel like you got to put that in there. It's like Hulk Hogan, the wrestler, the character. You got to just really put it there. Character,
put it there as a character, because you guys also think too, if he was, I can say he was a good person at all. I don't know him personally, but if he was such a bad person, he would have not let his character take him to certain places and do certain things. So I never seen him rude to any black kids out there, So if he was that like evil spiritually toward black people, I don't think his character would have let him even get past that stage.
And it sucks because I think we've all said some things in private that we would just rather not be ever brought to the light, but his was, and I don't know what you can. I think his apology was real PR-y, but I don't think he did much to. And I'm not saying he should have either. I don't. It is what it is. I don't think he did much to really prove that. I don't even know if you have to prove an apology. See, when you start saying stuff like that, it's like
you're kind of doing it for sure. You ain't doing it because you ain't sorry. You're doing it because
let me say his apology just wasn't sincere. It's like when people get caught up in. I almost prefer what the dude that got caught up at the Coldplay concert. He didn't necessarily. He apologized for getting caught, and then he's like, "I'm suing Coldplay. I'm suing them." Yeah, like he's suing Coldplay. You know what I'm talking about? The couple that he's suing Coldplay. I'm with that. Yeah, he's suing them. Fuck it. Yeah, y'all ruined my life. I didn't tell y'all to put that shit on me. I was out with my side bitch.
That's crazy.
but to the character Hulk Hogan, he did bring a lot to the wrestling game, and I'm very thankful for him in that regard because I was a huge fan growing up, and I just think about the WCW days. You got Scott Steiner and Sting and you just had so many guys, Kevin Nash, and a whole lot of guys that just did a whole things, and then it turned into straight to WWE. I mean, WWF and then into the W, and it was a crazy ride with him a lot of times. And I remember having the N64 game with him on there, and I kind of just hate that he put that big stain on his legacy.
Facts, man.
Because he would have been the most celebrated wrestler of all time.
Yep.
No questions asked.
Yep.
There's the only wrestler I could think, two wrestlers I could think that would get more love than him is probably The Rock and probably maybe Stone Cold.
Somebody Stone Cold up there too. Shout out Kush. What up? She said, how is he suing him? He's talking about the Coldplay guy. He's the one being a snake. That's true. I would think that I was gonna bring this up too, Doc. I know you're a lawyer, so it's a good question to ask you. Don't you think when you buy when you buy tickets, don't you kind of put yourself? It's probably
I don't know what the agreement terms and agreements are, but I'm sure it's something in there. But I'm also telling you that, like, as a lawyer that's high profile, and this big CEO is like, "Hey, I got $150,000 retainer for you." I want to we can sue Coldplay. Do I think Coldplay is liable? No. Like, I don't think that's gonna go anywhere. And if I was his lawyer, yeah, it's gonna cost a little. No, we're fighting this tooth and nail because Kiss Cam has been around forever. How can we know that you were gonna be here cheating on your wife? So we got so like when you're doing lawsuits, you got to see, was this foreseeable? Like, if he knew that he was there with his side chick, then you gotta he has a lawsuit. But like, is it foreseeable that that's an argument? Like, because anybody in the crowd could be with their side chick, but is that foreseeable?
Mm-hmm. And it might be easier. I mean, if he's suing, it might be easier for Coldplay just to kind of try to find out a way to settle it instead of going taking it to court.
We gotta take it to court. Now it might be easier.
It's gonna be easier. It's gonna be real pricey.
I don't think it's a money issue, even a money issue here though, because dude is 1.3 billionaire. You know what I'm saying? He has way more money than Coldplay. It's like at this point, he's suing.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So for Coldplay, it's like Coldplay. I'm like, look, man, this guy gonna take it to the finish line. I should just go ahead and just pay him off what he wants and just be done with it.
But the case from outside looking in, from someone who who don't know, like I said, the ins and outs of law, it looks like it's a black and white case. Like, he's at a show, and I don't know, was that his first show? Because ever since then, I've been seeing the Coldplay has been showing a lot more people. So like, was that the first show? Like, was he the first one to get shown, or like was that show before?
Now he wasn't the first. Now, to be honest, dude is a loser, because had he just played it cool, he would have never got caught, because it would have just been another white guy on the screen.
Yeah,
he did too much.
Way too much, man.
I'd have kissed her. Fuck it. You there?
You already caught now. Shit. Yeah.
Your wife probably never finds out, not unless when her friends are there, because nobody.
It was the HR director or some shit for the company too. It was a bad look for the
people in the job know, right?
Yeah, so bad look for the company, but I mean, and then wife would have found out.
But like, it maybe never hits the internet though.
But his wife probably was still kind of.
It's just another white guy.
Yeah, but the business part of it his wife would have found out about that shit, because it would have been some professional ramifications, I'm sure.
Then you got back to the company, then you probably get to stay with your wife because she's not fucking embarrassed. This is embarrassing.
Yeah, this is very embarrassing at this point. I mean, wifey gotta know something going on at this point, right? She gotta know something.
Hey, Ryan, this is. I like how you agree. Yeah, this is pretty fucking embarrassing.
Yeah. Women ain't stupid, man. So I mean, she got to know something was going on, man. Like women out here ain't stupid.
It gave her all the ammo. Let me get that money up off of you, big dog.
Women ain't stupid, man. She got to know something was going on. They ain't stupid.
Speaking about, that's a good transition. Fumbling bags, because the Coldplay man, the dude from the Astronomer CEO, fumbled the bag.
Fumbled his family, looks like.
Who else fumbled? Yeah, and that is the biggest bag.
Fumbling the family is
fumbled half his
crazy
other bag, because he's been with her forever before he was rich.
Yeah,
so
all that money that he came up on during this time is about to get split up.
Who else fumbled the bag, baby?
Man, let's go and start with this guy Unc, man.
Our main guy.
Fired from ESPN today. Let go from ESPN. Unfortunately, last week it was reported that he settled out of the case with was the OnlyFans model.
Yeah, I think
you mean his
Elizabeth
Zuniga,
I think her name was, something like that. Yeah, 19-year-old
white girlfriend.
She looked like she was a 19-year-old white chick that he was
girlfriend
with.
Plaything, whatever. Yeah. But
yeah, man.
He settled out of court. I seen the numbers some crazy. I seen up to 23 million allegedly.
Y'all want me to get a quick legal explanation about this real quick, very fast?
Go right ahead.
So just because he settled, and I feel like we got to say this on the show, does not mean that he's liable or that he did it, and he very well, might have felt not liable had he went to trial. But the amount of evidence and things, just think about what you saw on the first time this dropped.
First 3 days.
And the first few days, it wasn't good. And so think about that. It was only going to get worse. And he would have only, like you win the battle, but you lose the war because now you can't make no money because you this big black freak that likes to talk crazy to white women. I mean, because that's what it seemed like it was going down to, right?
Nah, facts. It was gonna be some wild comments.
That Michelle video don't help things at all.
Nah, don't help it at all, man. Don't help it. Rather real or fake, it make it look even worse.
I think y'all can get more into, but I think he settled because it was like he saw some of those. His lawyer like, look, man, yeah, we can win. You didn't rape her, but like these text messages where you're talking about like, you saying some
he said, I'm the only one getting my ass ate. Like, hold up, bro.
Oh,
chill.
Yeah,
nah,
I just think it's gonna ruin because his public image is still, while he lost the fumble the bag, his public image is basically still intact. I think so.
Somewhat.
It's not ruined though.
I think it messed up some of his bag. So I like T alluded to in the title. I think he lost some sponsors off this already, because the whole thing was lurking. So I think that's why he kind of wanted to get set up. He wanted it to be done with so he can get some of his sponsors back. Because money definitely got cut from this.
I agree, but his public image, I don't
took
think
a hit. I think it took a hit.
I don't think it's so hurt that like if you give
it ain't that hurt though.
If you give it a year, NBC would listen. And I'm just not saying this would happen, but NBC would hire him in another year. Like, hey, let's get this a year to die down. Like, he could work on another network.
Maybe.
I think that's possible for sure.
I think the networks, but until the day that he passed, so he leave this earth, he's gonna be known for this being a freaky ass on.
Yeah, but like,
no matter how far time goes,
but niggas is freaky though, bro.
It's one thing to be a freaky nigga, man. It's one thing to be messing around with 19-year-old, you 50-something years old, dog. It's just a bad look, man.
He did it the wrong way for sure.
Yeah, he did it the wrong way. It's just a bad look, man. If you gonna go this route, man, you gotta go all the way with it, Unc. You can't be.
And I'm not sending like how old.
I ain't saying you should go this way.
But I'm not sending no text messages, bro.
Nah,
this all like. But she was recording.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He too old. You too old to mess with 19. You too old to mess with 19-year-olds. You too old.
Oh, and then
bro. We don't know what you're doing with these phones. We don't know. If you don't actually lie without knowing, you can't mess with 19-year-olds. And you get recorded. You send the messages, bro. You can't mess with.
I remember. Not only messages. Remember, he got caught saying it like.
I just said he got caught. He got recorded.
Bro. You gotta know at some point. Yeah, man.
He would have won. I thoroughly believe this. He would have won the lawsuit, but he would have lost the war in the process.
Yeah, I think so. I think it would have been. I think he already saw the loss he was getting monetarily in a monthly income going down,
and it was only going to get worse. They don't drop they. It was only going to get. They don't drop they. They don't drop the
came out was going to get worse. Info was going to get worse, and I think the money would have been even more cut down. Because it might have been harder for him to bounce back too.
The saying the shit that he was into, but it was consensual, like consensual rape. It wouldn't sound bad. Like, I'm gonna force my dick into your asshole type shit. Like, you would have saying shit like that. Like, not even trying to. No, like I'm not trying to be like too vulgar, but like that wouldn't have came off well. No matter, he would have been like, "Nah, this was consensual. It's consensual." Like, because a lot of their conversations was kind of like planned out, but if you know context, and a lot of stuff on Twitter wouldn't have zero context.
Yeah, he's reading words. Like,
I'm gonna force my. And I ain't gonna say it again, but like y'all heard it the first time, it would have been stuff like that, and then his image would have been ruined.
Yeah. Yep. So, like Cuz said, he definitely took a hit.
It took a hit, but like bigger hit. Who he talk about like it took a hit, but he's not done. He's good.
Yeah, I think he done built so much cachet with it with Club Shay Shay and Nightcap. He good.
Yeah, well, Yeah, it's
The
just
podcast going good. I think the podcast still going good. He's still putting clips out. He's still doing episodes.
that's what I'm saying.
I
He's
watched
okay.
2 Chainz episode was good. 2 Chainz episode was great. I thought.
Yeah, people still want to get interviewed by him going to his
He
platform.
just for him to like, if his goal is to be on a network, he need to take it. He'll take a year off and he'll be okay.
If that's his goal, he might realize, now, I can go solo and be bigger. Maybe in 2-3 years he's try about to go to network. After he get more
Skip Bayless ain't there. Maybe he can be the lead of his own show. I would like to see that.
I don't know. Now with all the whole Fox regime is gone too. Now everybody over there that brought him in is gone.
Got rid of my girl Joy. Where Joy Taylor gonna go? I need to be able to watch her on TV.
Fired. The executive that hired all of them got fired too. So
he definitely got to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it's a whole new regime over there too. All you got over there left is Colin and Nick Wright, and their whole cast. But other than that, it's a whole new regime over there calling the shots over there. So
my boy Emmanuel,
is he gonna have an end over there anymore?
Emmanuel, what's the name? He got kicked out too, right? Emmanuel,
Acho gone. Yeah,
I've seen he put on Twitter. He's like, yeah, no, they normally be like the next chapter gonna be live, but I don't know what's next for me. I said, nigga, boy got kicked out for get some cooch, man.
Hey, you should have been careful, man. If you knowing you ain't know what's next, you should have been more careful over there, dog.
I mean, what was he supposed to do? He ain't say nothing. It was just work. That's why you don't sleep with people at work.
Yeah,
he didn't do nothing wrong but sleep with a coworker.
And then it went south though. That's when it went wrong.
Well, it was not for her because what she was doing the wild shit. Or say the wild.
Apparently it went. I mean, apparently they had a thing going. Him and Joy had a thing going.
Yeah, I know that part.
That went south, and that's when they had to split them up off the show together. They was on a show together. Yeah. They was on that speak show together. And when they shit went south, they couldn't be on air together no more because it was like too much tension. So they had to split them up.
Yeah, that's why you don't sleep with people.
That's why especially with somebody you're working with like that.
I feel like everybody mama on this podcast told you don't sleep with your coworkers.
Yeah, like it was gonna be somebody on a different show, maybe in like a whole different department, possibly, bro. You can maybe mix it up a little bit.
Or even like I'm gonna hit it, but like we can't go no further.
You know exactly what it is, bro. But you messing with a chick, y'all is coming to work together, bro. Y'all doing way too much, dog.
Work is your escape from your
way
significant other. My mom used to say that all the time, like, don't date nobody at work. That's your escape. You need that escape. You need that little couple hours escape, and then you get back and you can love your woman the right way.
But then also all that aside, though, it didn't help that they show wasn't good. Like. None of them FS1 shows was good.
None of them shows good except for
the age of debate talk is starting to actually come to a conclusion. I don't know what's next. I don't know what's next, but the First Take platform and Undisputed platform, that style of platform, I think is starting to die off. Like it was huge.
Yeah, because
I don't know what's next. I don't know what's next, but that's not it anymore.
It's podcast now. That's really everything.
Everybody we've been having a podcast, and we kind of like started it because we was like First Take is live, and we debate about a lot of stuff on here, right? But so I can't say that that's the debate is not it. It's like none of it is real anymore. When they first started,
theirs is all storied, bro. It's all made up shit.
Yeah,
that's why it's like the podcast is the same shit, but podcast is way more natural. We just talking when if something pop up, we debate about it.
It's real.
It's gonna be a debate. But they make the debates. They kind of like make them. They don't really
care. When it first started, and Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith was going at it, it felt real. Like that, and that's people hate Skip Bayless, but the part I like about him the most is when he says something is like whether it was right or wrong. Bro, really feel this way though.
He believe that shit. I think now they do that shit down, bro. I think the producers text out hot topics and say who believes this. Shay's next Michael Jordan. Who wants to take this topic? Who wants to say yes to this? Who says no to this? All right, next topic. LeBron is the best since so and so. Who wants to say yes to this? Who says no to this? All right, we'll see who gets the most fire responses to this, and we'll make this top topic. That's how they do this shit now. I don't think they actually do it with these topics. Go in and just say what you want to say.
Yeah,
it's all about shock factor. Like who could say the wildest shit, and then when it comes to the podcast shit, I say that's why I think it's going to podcast. I think the debate format could still work, but now when everybody want to have a debate, now they want to because now it's more and more athletes having podcasts and getting in these shows now. So now like we did last week. Like I said, now when an athlete critiques another athlete, it's going to like hating, and then they're going to start going attacking personal shit. That's why this whole Cam with Ryan Clark, Gilly the kid out, all going out. Now it's personal.
Man, it's been going on like that for a while, but the only person that we call a hater is Cam Newton, though, because he is. We don't call none of them other players haters. Perk did his thing. We're gonna talk about that later in the show. Nobody's calling Perk a hater. They might saying his opinion is stupid, or they criticize. Yeah. But like Cam Newton comes off like a hater, so that's the only thing I got to say.
I agree.
But we've been calling Skip Bayless a hater for years.
He's not an athlete, though. You
just said he was an ex-player.
But still, he's been. But that's who these athletes model themselves after, though, right?
But see, that's the issue. That's the issue. You said they modeled themselves after him. His was all natural. He just was a hating, and it came off good. Like
he was a hating ass nigga. He's
naturally
a hater.
Ain't no model.
I just came like this. I just came out like this. Hater.
I hate LeBron just because. Just because. The funny part about it is they done probably had a conversation and they got an understanding, like,
them niggas
in the back end. I think so. It's been too long. And I would be like, if it never happened and it come out like I never talked to him and it really came out that way, I would be surprised. Just saying. Who else fumbled the bag, T?
Gilbert Arenas.
Man, Gilbert Arenas, bro.
That's what happened. Hey, you talk about Kobe. You talk about Kobe. Man. Yeah.
Cuz said I'm at work listening to some good stuff. Shout out, cuz. My cousin signed. We called Ducky though. So shout out, Ducky.
I might have been the one that called the feds. I'm just playing. No, I didn't call the feds. I wouldn't do that, you know.
Yeah, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? Everybody on Twitter is a little confused too, man. So Doc, I know you're the lawyer here. Can you explain to them why it's illegal to basically run a casino at your house?
Well, like you got to do gambling through a state license. Little son gone. You got to do gambling through a state license.
That seems like common sense, though.
Yeah, like so. And this is the big issue. You brought it to my attention earlier. When you don't have a state license and monitored, it's a big issue where it could be illegal activity going on. Money laundering. I see it all the time, even in Cincinnati, where I can't get into specifics, but it happens. And so I can only imagine where they're saying high stakes, which tells me millions of dollars is on the table. The cartel and this drug business is huge in California.
And with the people that were playing, it was an Israeli crime boss. I can't pronounce these people's names, so I'll click the article if you want to, but it's heavy. It gets deep.
I don't think this would even be a conversation if it was just poker. So I think it was something else.
If it was Gilbert Arenas, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, all playing poker for some hundreds, maybe $10,000, I don't think it'd be an issue.
No story.
I think it's an issue because it's Gilbert Arenas and it's an Israeli crime boss, and it's illegal gambling.
Even if big problem. It's not even the fact that it's just an Israeli crime boss and they're doing something else illegal, but they can't prove that Gilbert Arenas.
They can't figure it out yet. But they
know it, and it's just let's not say they can't figure it out. They know it, but it's not enough to because when the feds come to the door, they can't prove it yet.
Yeah, they got all the answers right now. They just need confirmation.
But what they're doing right now is, hey, let's round them all up for the gambling.
Yep.
Somebody's gonna talk.
Somebody's gonna talk. Hey, probably Gilbert, because Gilbert Gilbert probably I didn't know what I was doing was illegal. I thought I was having a party. We're having a party, man. We're having parties.
Free legal advice: do not do crime. But if you do crime, do it by yourself. Because somebody's gonna talk. Just leave it at that.
That's what I told T, man. When I saw all the people that was involved, you got hired valet people. You got hired girls doing drinks, massages, and companionship. You got niggas hired. Keeping track of chips and debts, bro. You got way too many people involved with this shit. Somebody gonna eventually been talking and say, "Hey, what'd you do last night, bro?" I was at, bro. You never guess. I was at Gilbert's house. Gilbert got his house out in Casino, California, bro. It was millions of bitches there, bro. Alcohol. It was doing all kind of shit. $100,000 getting paid, bro. Somebody gonna talk, bro. Somebody gonna talk.
Yeah,
somebody gonna talk. Yeah, it's probably gonna be a street agent out there or FBI agent out there on the streets. Heard about that shit and said, "Who was there?" You said it was some foreign guys. How you look? Next thing you go get a picture of him. So, that's that nigga, whatever his name is, from Israel. I'm gonna go ahead and get these niggas. And bro, you can't. If everybody know, if you have poker at your house, that's cool. But you can't be charging people at the gate to get in, taking percentage out of people's money when they get winnings and shit. You can't be doing all that shit, man.
Yeah, you can't do none of that.
Sociable games, you good. But if you doing all shit like that, you charging niggas to get in, you taking cuts out of people's money when they winning. You got drinks and shit flowing. You ain't got a liquor license and shit, bro. You asking for shit that go bad.
Yeah, all that shit. Like I said, it's tax. All that shit is also, like I said, tax-free money. Like shit, ain't no tax on that shit.
That too. So the feds are worried about the tax evasion. It's also, but it's to me, it's more so the other criminal activity that's
there. Money laundering, definitely. Probably helping getting guns to California. Probably all kind of shit they can help getting into the states in general.
Allegedly, we don't.
We don't know.
We can't talk. I'm
just saying allegedly. If y'all start seeing reports come out there, next couple of years or next few months or so, it's saying it was linked to some weapons, shit going on or some bigger shit. Just know that's why they got caught with gambling shit first.
And you know what's coincidence is I forget the series on Netflix that Untold came out and shit in that Creighton shit. He told how he just used to go to Texas to buy guns and just bring them on the team plane and get them to watch DC. So.
Boy want to be a gangster so bad, bro.
Yep, I'm telling you, man. It's dangerous, man. That's why we got problems of our own. Everybody got problems, But when you get money, you get a new realm of problems, man. Like Gil probably never thought he had this issue. He probably thought he just messed with people in his neighborhood because all these niggas live in the same neighborhood, But you get friendly with people you don't know exactly what they do, and you get a little too friendly with them. Shit just happened, man. I'm not saying Gilbert didn't know what was going on. I'm not trying to say he's innocent here. I'm not sure what happened, but
I just feel like I would move different if I had money. I'm just, I can't really speak on it because I ain't had that much money ever. But I'm just also,
this shit don't seem profitable to me. Honestly, it don't seem like it's that big of a move to me.
He was making a lot of money. Trust that, or else he wouldn't have been doing it. Like, I'm just not.
Why he stopped then? You would think if they were making a lot of money, you'd think it's low enough stakes so they keep doing it. Unless they got wind that somebody, all right, this is getting hot. Let's go ahead and stop it. But Gil wasn't one of these niggas. They got the NBA from the hood. Gil was from the valley, bro. But Gil came out of money. Gil wasn't no poor nigga.
But like,
so he didn't have to do this shit.
We know, like, Diddy knew for months that he was gonna get it. Why you think he was in New York when it was like before he's the one?
He knew.
So it's smaller cases in Cincinnati right now where I'm able to call up some people and be like, hey man, I know. Boom, boom, boom. This is about to come down. So stop what you're doing. Like you're gonna get arrested anyways, but like you need to stop now so it don't get no worse.
It's gonna get worse.
Yeah, like that happens. Seriously.
Yeah,
because we all friends. Think about the legal community. We're all friends at the end of the day, and I'm sure Gilbert Arenas has a high profile lawyer that knows people. You know what I'm saying? And they probably call, he just, hey, all it takes is an inkling. Gilbert Arenas, you at the courthouse. Or Gilbert Arenas, so he up next. Huh? Let me call the attorney general.
Hell, who you playing with, Gilbert? You playing court with some Risley nigga?
No, you called a prosecutor. What's up? Oh, yeah, Josh, man. Yeah, we about to get on you. That's your client, ain't it? Yeah, we about to jump on it. So if you tell him we coming, but he probably should stop what he doing. Yeah, man, stop. They coming. Get ready to like buckle up. So get you, whatever PR stuff you got to do, prepare yourself because you're going to be getting arrested in the next, probably within the month. I had those conversations with at least once every other month.
No, I'm curious, and I just read what ESPN posted. Now I know Gil posted $50,000 bond. I wonder if the other niggas got bond.
It's nothing, bro. That's the.
I know that. But I know.
I'm just saying, like, he's gonna be okay.
But I'm saying, like, because they probably feel Gil ain't a flight risk, but the other niggas who is bigger, I wonder if they got a bond.
Gil about the tail.
Hey, all I gotta say is be very careful, man. You mess with the crime bosses, man.
True.
And Israel got some. They got one of the highest, special intelligence, communities out there. Not saying that these people are special intelligence, but if they're doing crime shit, they got ties to people that probably know some good shit. They can probably get them taken care of. So I'll be very careful about Gilbert. Just very careful. Not saying he shouldn't cooperate. I probably would. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a civilian. I'm gonna be like, hey, I didn't know I was doing was wrong. These niggas tell me I was doing was wrong. You know, I'm a civilian through and through. So and Gil is from all his accounts, he's a civilian too, so he probably don't tell. He probably isn't gonna tell. And he got money, so if he tell, he gets security.
Yeah.
I'll probably tell. I'm telling.
But he just fumbled that NBC bag because I think
15 years. Yeah, it's. I think he faced 5 years. I think he got 3 counts, 5 years on each count. I think it's what they say he facing.
Yeah, maximum 5 years on each count.
I'm telling. I'm sorry. I'm telling. He did it. I don't know who that nigga was. That nigga right there. Yep, that's him. He came to my house one day. He set the whole thing up. I thought it was a good idea. I didn't know it was legal.
Yep.
And then you fumbling, you messing up the bag for your partner. Shit, what's gonna happen with Gil's Arena? Like,
yeah, man, all your homies, man. Everybody I got going right now, you know. And then Elijah, everything he got going on right now. SC just tore some meniscus. You know, he having a hell of a year. Having a hell of a year right now. I had that whole accident with the Cybertruck shit back earlier this year.
mm-hmm.
Then now the injury, now Pop's getting caught up in this shit. Crazy, man.
Hopefully he can stay focused, man. Like I said, just focus on getting back right and get back on that court, man. But I know it's hard. Like I said, Pop's dealing with all this. So hopefully got the right.
Don't fumble the bag. Come on, bro.
Yeah, don't do it, man. Don't do it, man. Don't do it.
If we had Donkey today, it'd be both of you guys.
Nah, we got one more too. We got one more too. One more too, Doc. I don't know if you saw Marcus Morris.
Oh, he did some fraud. What did you fraud people like?
These NBA niggas, bro. NBA niggas going crazy right now, bro. Just with this crazy shit.
It's so bad. Y'all not that nobody. And then if you are, you done worked your way out. These are people that got money too. Like these ain't no like, hey boy, Daquan Cook. I can see Daquan Cook up in Dayton back doing what he do.
Yeah.
I don't know if
these niggas,
so,
bro.
Hey, don't take that anyway, people out there. I don't know if he's doing no indication whatsoever. But if somebody told me that Daquan Cook, because I know the life he used to live, was back doing what he did, I also would not be surprised.
Yeah, because he wasn't in the league that long. He didn't make that much money, but these niggas made generational, life-changing money. So to be out here doing this dumb shit, like Marcus Morris, basically, I think what he did, basically the equivalent of gambling on credit and not paying his shit back, basically. I think is what he did. And he's saying that he never done a fraud shit ever. Like, bro, you wouldn't get arrested if you didn't do fraud shit, bro. You did fraud shit. Whether you knew it was fraud or not, you did it.
As a defense attorney, I don't like that rhetoric, though. You can get arrested for anything. But I also agree with you.
What he said was,
hey, look, I'm arguing semantics. But like, hold wait.
Now, like I said, if you didn't know what you did was fraud, it's still fraud, bro. Don't change what you did was fraud. He said he didn't know. He said he didn't know what he did was wrong.
Mistake of the law is not a defense. And he's lying. Bro. And he's lying. That's
bro. How you, bro? I'm pretty sure bro. When they gave you the markers, bro, they told you.
They do sign papers. What they were. Bro. If you don't pay this shit out, you're gonna get.
Well, what's fraudulent about? What is fraudulent about that? That comes off of theft to me. What's fraudulent?
I have read the law, but apparently
I got to look at it myself. I'm gonna look at it.
Illegal to get markers, and I paid immediately back. Apparently,
sports and spirits. I'll have a rundown of what idea of what he really did.
Yeah,
and then then also the denying bond too. It's like, bro, like what? Like,
what'd you say?
They denying bond. Like he ain't getting no bond.
Oh, damn.
Where you at? Wow. Is it a fair case or stateside?
It might be fair. I think he did multiple different states. Yeah, and then but nah. There's more than that shit too. I forgot. I read a report that said he also was basically doing bad checks too. Like he was doing bad checks.
I know. That's the part I seen. That the gambling thing caught me off guard, but I saw the other stuff.
He was doing bad checks. Like he bought like multiple different luxury cars for bad checks.
And then he did it over state lines because that the feds can't come. I don't know if I ever taught y'all this. For the feds to come, you have to do something over state lines, or you have to violate federal law, or else the state.
I think he did over state lines.
According the court documents say he allegedly received $115,000 from MGM Grand Hotel and Casino via bad checks in May 2024. He never paid it back when the checks bounced.
So
he then took $150 in a similar fashion at the Wynn Las Vegas Hotel and Casino.
Yeah, so I think he's doing this in different casinos, different states.
They probably what they do is they try to be like, and that's something for the lawyers to argue. It's like, oh, well, I'll be like, well, all that was in Nevada. Well, he flew there.
Yeah, it says drawing in or passing a check for more than $1,200 is intent to defraud and theft value, and yeah. So
fucking idiot.
Yeah. These niggas, man.
All them niggas do all this stuff. I see myself being broke because I spent too much money having a good fucking time, and they out here frauding that motherfuckers. But anyways, I don't feel bad for him at all. I don't.
Like you said, see, all these ESPN all these guys is ESPN prospects basically, because none of you guys I don't think were signed yet. I think the Morrisons were. But Gil was just working. I think he was signed full time. He was working,
I ain't gonna hold you. The playoffs, the Morris twins proved they was not good analysts on TV.
Yeah, I don't think they were very good.
Like I think Gil and obviously Shannon Unk drew a crowd, but the Morris twins, nah, they wasn't good on TV.
And then this totally unrelated. Boogie Cousins couldn't make the cut because as soon as he started getting sources, he wanted to fight KD. So it was like,
oh yeah,
like, hey baby, you can't fight the athletes, bro. Like,
you just let him talk shit back to you and just hey, I stand by my sources. All you gotta say, bro. All you gotta say, man.
I ain't a liar.
Don't
put shit on my name, nigga.
He said, hey man, I don't want no smoke, bro. I'm just saying. It never happened, bro. It never happened. That's all I'm saying. Nah, man.
All right, so y'all good on fumbling bags?
Are we good on fumbling bags? I think it's everybody, right?
That's everybody that I've seen fumble the bag.
All right, so Perkins says that Chris Paul is not a top 10 point guard of all time. What I'll ask you guys this: let's make this the starting part. Who has had the better career so far, Chris Paul or Russell Westbrook?
That's a good question.
Because he mentioned that too, but like when at first I was about to be like, oh, it's easy. And I thought about it. I'm like, actually, it's not that easy. I actually got to go with Russell Westbrook.
I'm about to say I think it's kind of easy for me personally. Give me Russ.
But he's not. But Russell Westbrook is not a better point guard.
Yeah, he's not.
He has a better career though, but like he's not a better. He has more, but he's not a better point guard.
Yeah, it's not a better point guard, but I think he's a. It depends on what you're looking at. Then
you know what? I'll take it back though,
because better point guard.
On the all point guard list, and we're talking about who's the better point guard. I'm going Chris Paul, but like Westbrook is also better than him if you put him on the all-time player list.
I'm about to say player. He's better player than him. He's a better all-around player than.
But he's not a better point guard.
He's not a better floor general. He's not a better floor general. He's not a better true point guard than Chris Paul was or is. I'll agree with that. He's not a better true point guard than Chris Paul. There's not many people that can say they're a better true point guard than Chris Paul is. That's why I think he's definitely a top 10 point guard.
Yeah, all time. I think Westbrook came in that era where, like I said, the point guard was transitioning. Like you put Westbrook in that era of the D Roses, the John Walls.
Yep.
But like Westbrook feel like even though he got all the assists and shit like that, he feel like less of a point guard than even D Rose and other people for some reason. Like he shoot just as much as probably Steph. But like Steph still feel like more of a point guard.
Steph is a little bit debatable to me. I think Steph feels like more of a two guard to me personally.
I'm just telling you, like feel wise. I don't disagree with you. Like I agree to these, but like when you think about Steph and Russ, to me it's just like Steph is a point guard, and it's like, but
yeah, I think Russ has more selfish mentality than a point guard is supposed to have. Russ is a little bit more selfish than a lot more selfish than a point guard should be. Yeah. In my opinion, that's why
maybe that's what it is then, because it's like when you think of Steph, it's easy for me to say you're a point guard. Then with Russ, it's like, and then we know all the past stat and shit that he did. Like, that doesn't help and that helps for him in the future because once we done got old, all that's gonna be left is the stats. And
I'm gonna go back and look at them when I actually watch the tape. I ain't watch that shit. I ain't gonna remember that shit.
I watched him move players out the way. Goddamn rebound. Move.
I watched Steven Adams go like this and you take it, bro. I seen that shit real time. I said, hey, this guy averaged triple double, but I see why he's having a triple double. I see why he's doing that shit. These niggas is helping him. A team effort.
And yell at the motherfucker if they grab the rebound.
Yeah, it's a team effort out here. It's not just a effort. It's team effort out here. But nah, man.
All time I'm giving it to Russ, but like it's a point guard. If we talking about top 10 point guards, I gotta go with Chris Paul over Russ. What you think, T?
One also for me because I need to see what's Perk's criteria. But to answer your question, for me, like I said, this really depends what you're looking at and what you want in a point guard. I'll probably lean slightly Chris Paul. I mean, also we know Russ got the MVP over Chris Paul. Something Chris Paul's never done. Came close in 07, but I think that's what just stands out for me, and that just sticks out for me and Chris Paul for me and Chris Paul in my head. That was that 2007 run where he carried New Orleans to the second round of the playoffs, almost by. Well, I would say David West was okay.
Anthony Davis was on the squad yet. He's still in school.
Long before AD. Yeah, 07.
It's hard to believe that. Yeah, that nigga been in the NBA so long.
They had Pages too, right? They had Pages Swaggovich. They had David West. They had a decent little squad.
My boy from
they had Tyson Chandler too, didn't they?
Who?
Tyson Chandler.
Yep.
Was he on that one?
They had a fucking squad. I'm not going with that, bro. They had a fucking
No,
squad.
my boy from Xavier. What's his name? David.
We said him.
What's his last name? David West.
Yeah, they had a squad there, bro.
What's Chandler on the 07-08 squad?
I'm pretty sure he was, bro.
Shout out to David West. When I was a kid, I went to Xavier camp. He was a cool dude.
Yeah, they was cool, man. I'm pretty sure he was, man. They had a squad there.
That just sticks out to me when I think Chris Paul. Like even I know he spent more time as a Los Angeles Clipper, but for me, I'm always remembering him in that what he did in New Orleans in that Hornets jersey.
Yeah, B. Scott the coach. They had Tyson Chandler. They had Bobby Jackson, Mike James, Mo Pete. Yeah, they had a little squad, man. I like this squad. Bonzi,
Bonzi Wells, damn.
Chris Anderson, young Chris Anderson. Hilton Armstrong. They had a nice little squad. Rasul Butler, RP. Or no, I don't think he did. Is he? Yeah, Rasul, RP. Yeah, man.
I said just depends. Like I said, depends what you're looking for in a point guard. I think I'm leaning a little bit more traditional point guard. So yeah, I would lean Chris Paul just slightly, but no knock to Russ.
It's close. It's very close. Very close all time. I think the MVP slightly gives Russ a little bit of an edge, and of course the stats, they count for something. Even if he padded them, it's still hard to actually go out there and get the stats. So I give Russ a slight edge.
I think Chris Paul.
I'm a little biased because I don't like Chris Paul. It could be on by a little bias there, but
I know Chris Paul
is as unbiased possible.
I know he's I know he's closer, or at least approaching top 5 in assists, right? I think he's top 10 in steals.
I'm about to say he up there in steals and assists. But just because you get steals don't mean you're actually a good defender. I'm put that out there.
Whoa, wait.
Just because you get steals don't mean you're a good defender.
True. Because
we put that out there. Yeah, I used to be real. I used to think that. I used to be a prisoner of the stats too. But watch that film.
True. That's true. I was gonna play devil's advocate because that's true. Because Allen Iverson defense wasn't that good, but he was a beast at playing them lanes.
Because he's fast. He's playing fast like you roaming. He gamble a lot. Russ could be a good defender, but he gambled way too much. Russ could average good steals too, but he just gambled. He's not a good defender at all. Because he gambled way too much. But yeah, I'll give it a slight edge to Russ. But now, like I said, you said we were going to talk about this 40 minutes. I don't think it's much to talk about. I think it's pretty consensus. Chris Paul's top 10. Perkins tripping. Yeah, Bob Cousy ahead of Chris Paul. No slight to Bob Cousy at all.
Bro, who was he playing side by side? Bill Russell argument. Sorry.
Come on. Put film side by side.
Oh, Chris Paul's number 2 in steals.
And tell me, he up there. No, not saying Chris Paul is not a good defender. He's a good defender.
No, he is a good. No, Chris Paul is definitely a good defender. But I'm saying he is also number 2 in steals, though.
Just because you get steals, I mean you are, but he is.
I didn't realize Michael Jordan was number 4.
Yeah, same thing. He's off ball.
LeBron James is number 6. That's actually impressive.
I just want to know what Perks. Like I said, I didn't get a chance to watch. I just seen the list and seen on Twitter.
He said he had a little. I think it was on Road Tripping podcast. We talking about this. And I saw a little clip. He said it. He said basically all the guys that he picked has accolades that he can't put Chris Paul over. It's based off the accolades, and Chris Paul ain't got the accolades. Chris Paul ain't got a championship, obviously. No MVP for Chris Paul, obviously. He said just the accolades these guys have, just put them ahead of Chris Paul, if you ask me. And that's when I'm just like,
Chris Paul, number 2
I
all
mean,
time in assists, though.
yeah,
I mean,
but that's the accolade right there. I think he's meaning like, awards type shit.
awards, yeah.
Chris Paul was first team All NBA. He's a all NBA defender like 9 times. Chris Paul has some accolades now. You can't say Chris Paul ain't got accolades. He has some accolades. Some of the guys he had above Chris Paul. I'm finding the list here, man.
I got to
crazy.
I got to listen to my. I did screenshot the list on my phone.
What list he got, man?
He had obviously no debate. Magic Johnson, Steph Curry, Oscar Robertson, John Stockton, Isaiah Thomas, Gary Payton, Russell Westbrook, Steve Nash, Jason Kidd, Bob Cousy.
All those guys are great point guards. Great point guards. Now, like I said, Bob Cousy.
I'm giving Chris Paul the. I know Nash got an MVP, but I'm giving Chris Paul the nod
Nash got
over
2.
Steve Nash.
Nash got 2 MVPs.
I know, but like one of them, he definitely shouldn't have got.
But still,
Like that's a whole nother conversation. I ain't gonna get started.
I know. Steve Nash gets a little bit slighted, but I can't, bro. Steve Nash was the offensive engine for one of the best offensive we ever fucking seen.
He was a
Chris
beast,
Paul was a great offensive engine, but he was never the offensive engine.
He had no defense, and Chris Paul has way more assists than Steve Nash.
I think Nash was better overall.
I'll keep Steve Nash up there. For me, my 2
Nash
is
was fucking cold, bro. Niggas, if Nash wanted to fucking shoot, and Nash shot the ball 18 times a game, Nash would have been like fucking Steph Curry, bro. Nash was fucking cold.
He
just didn't shoot the ball enough.
He had 2,000 more assists, and then he has like
Nash got hurt later in his career too. Nash got hurt in his later career, and Chris Paul came in with the reins. Nash came in, Phoenix Suns behind. Who was behind? Fucking Jason Kidd and
I remember. No, he ain't starting.
Bro, he started the Mavericks, bro. He was rolling my boy Dirk, bro. Come on,
look it up.
I think I just when he got to the Mavericks. I'm looking it up, bro.
First, when he got traded, I'm talking about when he got traded.
When he got traded, yeah, but he started
playing behind niggas. Still playing behind niggas.
Steve Nash and the Mavericks. I mean, Steve Nash with the Mavericks was cold. Steve and Dirk, they was rolling for a minute, bro.
Steve Nash was still playing behind niggas though. Steve Nash playing behind niggas. Chris Paul came in and got handed the keys to the fucking car as soon as he got there. You can't deny that.
Damn, you was right. I did not know he played his first 2 seasons with the Suns.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I'm a basketball story. I know this shit. Like, he
had this first
playing behind 2 niggas, bro, and then he got traded to Dallas. And he went back to Phoenix.
I think that speaks to your point, though. The reason I didn't know he didn't play with the Suns is because he didn't play.
They had a fucking squad. They had squad. Jason Kidd, and they had Kevin Johnson. I think it was Kevin Johnson. I think it was the other guard they had. Had a fucking squad. So he wouldn't get off the bench. And then you traded him over there. Then Mark Cuban tried to dick him and didn't want to pay him. And he bounced, went back over to Phoenix.
I know he regret that shit.
He talk about it all the time. He said, yeah, he fucked up. He said when he kept them, he won a championship probably 2 years sooner. They ended up winning still without him, but still, losing him. Then when he repeated next year, it's like, what the fuck, bro? This nigga, like, bro, y'all don't remember the Suns was fucking shit before he got there. Suns was like 21 team. He went there and won 60
I bet you Chris Paul got more points.
Because he shoots more.
Let's see.
I'm going.
Look at Phoenix. Look at Phoenix record before Steve Nash got there, and look at it the year after he got there. It's insane.
I'm not disagreeing that Steve Nash is. I don't want it to be an issue where I'm saying Steve Nash is not a dog. He's a fucking dog, bro. Like, so I don't want to get into that. I'm just saying.
Now I'm thinking head to head, like against each other. I might take Chris Paul, but I'm thinking like to run my team for a season. I think it's easier to play with Steve Nash. In my opinion, Chris Paul's a fucking dickhead, bro.
So
like his teammates don't like him. Like look at DJ. DJ fucking hates him. DeAndre Jordan. They want to play with his ass.
So Steve Nash and Chris Paul. Steve Nash has played 18 seasons. Chris Paul has played 20. Chris Paul has 5,624 more points.
Nash got, like I said, Nash got hurt a little bit later in his career too. Now Paul do go some injuries as well, but Steve Nash missed like seasons. So you remember
first career, Steve Nash points per game is 14.3. Chris Paul 17. Total points, Steve Nash that's a big one though, 2,072. And Chris Paul, having played 2 more seasons, only has 2,981. So Steve Nash probably did a lot. He did a like that. The total point speaks that he did probably a lot more with some of the less time. But Chris Paul beats him in every single category of scoring. Every single one.
Yeah, I think Chris Paul was a more like he thought more score than Steve Nash did. Steve Nash was, Steve Nash created that dribble under the basket shit. Like he wasn't trying to shoot the ball, he was trying to pass that shit. He wasn't trying to shoot the ball for real. That's what he says. We looked in this podcast with LeBron. He says he wished he would have shot the ball more in his career. He said he realizes now if he shot the ball, he would have been way more lethal. He would have made his teammates more better if he shot the ball more. Because he said he always found it open. He always just dribble, wait for somebody to open, and then he try to pass the ball more. But he said, if he shot the ball more, he would have been even better, which I agree with. So if anything, that held him back. He held himself back more than anything, if you ask me. And his defense wasn't great, obviously.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Like,
it's close though. It's close.
Chris Paul got better stats in every single category.
Yeah, it's close.
Over
Steve. I think Steve Nash had more. I think he had more impressive teams in my opinion. He did more. I don't want to say with less. Well, yeah, I would say he did more. I don't want to say he had squad 2 in Phoenix. They had fucking squad. So I don't want to say he did more with less. But I think he was a better, easier point guard to play with, in my opinion. I would have liked playing with Steve Nash more than Chris Paul, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Very close though. You can't really go wrong with either one.
Yeah. Yeah. Even
both top 10. If you ask me, both top 10.
If I had to pick though, I probably as a kid, I would pick Steve Nash. Like Chris Paul was a beast, but I was with you for a long time, Rand. I was a Chris Paul hater, but as he's got older, he's warmed up.
A beast, man. He's a fucking beast, bro. I'm not going to deny the man. The man's a fucking beast. And you look at it. I was watching some of his film. Listened to some podcasts while I was working the other week, and they were talking about like the top point guard peaks of all time. And they were debating. That's why I was like, bro, I was sleeping on Steve Nash. Steve Nash is a fucking monster.
Hey, it's crazy to think about this right here. I'm looking at it. When you're looking at best season points per game, Steve Nash best season. Steve Nash best season was 2006. It looks like, and Chris Paul's was 2009. Points per game. Chris Paul was 22.8. Steve Nash 18.8. Rebounds per game. Steve Nash 4.2. Chris Paul 5.2. They both in their best season had 11.6. And then in their best season, steals per game, Steve Nash at 1.0. And Chris Paul was 2.8. Chris Paul just like
better defender.
Somebody balled at it. Who won MVP in 2009? Like, because Chris Paul was balling.
LeBron.
Probably LeBron.
Oh, yeah. Makes sense. He lost out to arguable GOAT.
LeBron, because he was, I think he was third in 09 and the second in 08 to Kobe. So,
yep.
But I got to go against what Perk says. If he says accolades, then you can make an argument for Chris Paul against John Stockton and Gary Payton.
Yeah, I'm about to say, because neither one of them got rings, RVP. So
GP got one, but that he was just
that don't count.
It counts. That was a real ring, bro. No, bro, that counts, bro. That counts, brothers.
He was not the starting point guard for that team, was he?
I think he was though. What year was that?
The 06.
He might have.
He played some. So I ain't gonna say it didn't count. He
was a starting point guard.
But it wasn't in his heyday. It wasn't in like he wasn't a driver.
He wasn't the glove no more.
Yeah, he wasn't nowhere near the club no more. It's after his LA stint.
He was ring chasing.
Ring chasing, man. So that you want to say it count? Okay, it counts. Fuck it.
Yeah, he got. I mean, yeah, he's an NBA champion for sure. But
I'm not gonna give that. I'm not gonna give him that slight over Chris Paul because I'm not giving that ring. For me, if Chris Paul.
Let me see it. Can I tell y'all what he averaged first?
What, and then Gary Payton in that season?
Or that can I tell y'all what he averaged in that season first?
Go ahead.
Let's see. Gary Payton. That's.
But yeah, I mean, then John Stockton's like, what accolades? Chris Paul got just as many, if not more, accolades than John Stockton.
Yeah.
What year was it? Was it 05, 06?
05, 06, yeah.
All right, I think I'm gonna end up giving y'all the nod. Hey, look. Hey, when you seen the I think I'm
What do you average? 4 points a game?
7, not 8
Oh,
points a
better than I thought.
game. 7.7. So I'm saying 8 just so I can be fair. He averaged 7 points, 8 points a game, 7.7.
Yeah.
And how many assists? 3. And it's for his career. He had averaged.
Yeah, he won starting. He started 25 games that year.
Yeah, so he wasn't even a starter. I'll give that ring. Honestly, I give Chris Paul enough. I give him credit to get into the finals that year with Phoenix.
Yeah,
he
fair
was
enough.
Fair and get that ring. That's
Who started on that team then?
Was it White Chocolate?
I'm pulling it up.
Nah, I want White Chocolate.
It had to be Jason Williams.
Was it White Chocolate?
The only other point guards on the team was Jason Williams.
It had to be Jason Williams.
Yeah.
Not unless they was running. Yeah, it had to be Jason Williams.
Nah, wait, look at me. Let's go, man.
Jason Williams was cold. As cold as white dude I seen play basketball.
Well, not then he had Cannon too.
Coldest point guard, white boy point guard.
Back then he had Cannon, so he could knock the shit down too.
And Jason Williams is the typical dude when you like, man, he played with brothers. This one, no question.
Yeah.
When you see him, he played with niggas.
Definitely. Yeah, it was a starting point guard back then. Damn, that's crazy.
Well, because he only started this regular season, 56 games. So, but yeah.
Well, you said Gary Payton started 25. That's 82 right there, down there.
Yeah, so.
Maybe he got hurt, and then they put Gary Payton out there to start, and then he got back,
He most definitely got hurt.
Yeah.
Because in the playoffs,
I forgot my boy was on that team, Darrell Wright. I don't even know why I like him, bro. But like, I do know why I like because I used to play with him on the game, bro. Like, Darrell Wright was cold on the game for whatever reason. But like, I mess with him.
I seen a tweet today. It made me think about 2K, man. They said used to kill back in the day with Wilson Chandler. I used to dog Wilson Chandler. Nigga.
Man, shout out to Darrell Wright. It made me laugh because it made me think about guys like him that would go in any gym and destroy niggas. Like niggas would be like he would destroy niggas.
He'll kill you, bro, easily. Not even trying for real, going 50%.
I forgot about Jason Capona. That boy was a sniper.
Yeah, Cannon. He played contest winner a couple times. At least one time, I think.
Yeah. So
a little squad. Shaq
NBA 3-point contest champion.
Yeah, 2 times. Look at me. Yeah.
2 times. That's what's up. They had a little squad there. And then my real boy, I'm happy he won a championship. I know he ain't got no money no more, but Antoine Walker. My boy, man.
Nah, man. Shout out Twan.
I hope he doing better in life.
He still I think he was doing spots for Fox FS1 back when I watched. I ain't watched FS1 a year plus. I don't know if he still got a little gig with them, but he's doing spots on some of their little shows in the morning and shit. Shout out Swan.
That's crazy.
Antoine Walker was a dog, bro.
One of the first big dudes that was shooting threes and dribbling and doing all kind of shit, man.
Miami probably don't even win the championship that year if they don't get rid of Stan Van Gundy.
Yep, that's facts too.
I like Stan Van Gundy though, so
I like him too. Honestly, He's a little bit hard headed, but I like him a lot of bit hard headed. Honestly, a lot of bit.
What's his brother name?
Jeff. He on the Clippers roster at least.
Yeah, he should be a head coach somewhere if he wanted to.
I miss Jeff Van Gundy though. Hey, you in the middle of the random middle. Hey, one time I was we was at the city and we and we did we ate dinner and all that and hey what that has to do with the game? Anyways, he just shot the 3. You like what? What are we talking? What just happened?
That's what I miss them, especially like when the games is like blowouts, bro. Like
yeah. You're gonna get a crazy story. Be like, hey, what the?
Yeah, Mark used to get into it deep in the weeds, man. Deep in the weeds.
The ESPN dropped the ball on that one.
Big time, bro. I heard it was when ESPN heard it was NBA. Adam Silver came down and said, "Yo, I don't like what they be saying because they was real critical to the NBA, man. Jeff ain't hold his tongue for nobody, bro. Like if some shit ain't make sense. He's like, why is anybody doing this? NBA should do this instead. NBA should do this instead. And Adam Silver like, nah, I need to be more complimentary to the NBA. I need to talk like we're doing good shit. Like, nigga, no. If y'all doing some bullshit, I'm gonna crash out on that shit.
Yeah,
as I should be able to.
Facts.
But Adam Silver like that.
Nobody really wants you to be able to do your job. So
yeah, especially if it's gonna make them look bad. But bro, if I'm challenging you, you should want to be challenged by somebody. Once you do better, I want the best product for our, everybody involved, not just us. If y'all product better, help better. Vice versa. Like, I want to just talk shit about these games like it's good when it's bullshit. The fans can see that shit. Like, fans see it's bullshit going on here. I'm gonna say it's good shit when it's bullshit. Yeah. Fired him for that shit. Him and Mark.
There's not a better team right now.
Nope. Especially on ESPN. ESPN is just dropping the ball big time, man. Big time. They worry too much about they little fucking TV shows and shit during the day.
Well, shit, and they ain't even got too many more of them. Shit, out the First Take and McAfee. That's really about it. They just got rid of
Round the Horn gone.
Yeah.
They need to go ahead and just wrap it up, man. Put sports on back to back all day like they used to do, man.
Real quick before we wrap up, man. Shout out to Coach Prime. He is not stepping down from coaching.
Cancer free, baby. Turn up.
Cancer free. Fuck cancer too, by the way.
Fuck cancer. With a F-U-C-K. Forget the PH.
All uppercase. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
Fuck cancer. Happy he's cured. Hopefully he stays cancer free.
Cancer is a scary thing, man. I'm so happy. My mom 2 weeks ago been cancer free, so
that's
been cancer free too. It's like, and it's a scary thing to deal with, and I done lost close family members. So fuck cancer.
Man,
happy. Hey, but before we forget, Carucci. What? Shut up. Hey, first of all, Coach Prime, I see your game, baby. But Carucci, what's up? Like, what you doing, dog?
By side, man. By side through and through,
All right, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna let y'all boys. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Who you say said? What you doing? You got 3 toes and no bladder. What you doing?
Oh, AB said Carucci, and we don't really like listen to what AB say on here because
we don't take it serious at all. But it's funny.
It's himself. And I can't say too much because I have you.
We trying to get Dr. tied up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, but I will say that I do agree with AB on this one. He said you don't have no bladder, no toes. What you doing, baby? That's what he said. What you doing, baby?
Looking a little questionable right now. Like he has some ulterior motives. I don't know. Hope you really love the man. I'm gonna say she love him.
I don't think, but also I know that Prime.
She love him.
Carucci got money though. She's not rich.
Yeah,
as
she got her own money. She got
money, but Prime got that mouthpiece though. Bagged her.
Prime got that mouthpiece, man. But I'm gonna say Carucci is a beautiful young lady. She can get. I don't want to say any man in the world, but she have her pick of most men in the world, man. So I'm gonna say she really love Prime, and she there for all the good reasons. The jokes are funny. I'm not gonna lie, jokes are funny though. So I'm a joking individual. I like seeing jokes, I like laughing, make a light of situation. So, but I think she read them for the right reasons.
Well, hey, I'm just gonna say, if help looking at Carucci every day while in the hospital bed, help Coach Prime beat this battle. Shout out to Carucci.
Right, man.
Happy that you with us, brother.
Facts, man. It's facts.
That's all I care about at the end of the day. And if you got you a bad, you'll understand me to help you on the way, even better.
Even better for you, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Watch out for Chris Brown, though. He do get a little, he do get in his feelings about that one. So just.
And you already, can't be 10 toes down, literally. So you gotta be careful out there, man. Chris Brown will pull up on you, man. Chris Brown crazy. He don't pull up.
He will. So.
Well, Chris Brown, all right. He already got some cases. He fighting on. He don't need
not worried, bro. Yeah, bro. He got money in UK. He ain't worried. He will fight Prime.
That's breezy, bro. That's
I think
Big B breezy, man. You know what the big B stand for. He don't give a fuck. He don't care. He should though. In fact, he should care though.
I would say he
Chris
should.
Brown, you got kids, man. You need to take better precaution, man. I know you got money. But you shouldn't be throwing it to the lawyers every year, man. Take care of yourself and your mental health, man, and be more in tune with your emotional intelligence.
I think he's better with that now. Cause I think they just seen each other. Matter of fact, a few months ago.
Well, yeah, he can't crash out every time he sees her.
He might not know yet either. He might not know she was that deep in with Prime. Now she seen the video. She crying in the hospital with this thing. He's like, well, what the fuck? You crying over this 7-toe nigga? Come on, bro. I can't get
Prime too. It ain't like say. I ain't back and all that, but yeah.
I feel like
yeah.
he crazy. Hey man. Nah,
shout out Coach Prime. He made light of that press conference. Very inspiring. He made jokes of it. So I mean, he said if you see a porta potty on the sideline, hey, just know you got to do what you got to do.
So. Felt that. But I'm thankful that he's here. Deion Sanders. He's one of my top 5 favorite athletes of all time, and I love what he's doing with his. I love what he did with his sons, and I love what he's doing with college football. And I'm happy that he's gonna be around.
Facts. Same here, man. Well said.
Anything? I think. Let me see. CP, Shannon Sharpe, Gilbert, Deion. I think that's about it, brothers. Oh, shout out to the Bengals and Shamar Stewart finally getting the deal done. It's funny. It took us basically whooping some common sense in that boy to get the deal done.
They said it's fully guaranteed, and that's why I've been telling people like it's fully guaranteed, but all you got to do is not go to jail.
Yeah, but I've been that way before, bro. Like, don't go to jail, you good, bro. Don't fuck up, or don't do nothing stupid.
And then also it's more money in his earlier years too. So it's front loaded heavy instead of back loads.
Hey, well, good for him for getting what he wanted, getting more of what he wanted. I would assume he probably didn't exactly want it, but got more of what he wanted, and he kept it before, so it worked out for him in the long run. Hopefully, he doesn't start off the year on a slow start because people want the condition say this is why, just so I hope he knows that.
Oh yeah, they only got one left. Trey Henderson, who was back in town. He came back in town today. He was at training camp.
Interesting.
Shit, it ain't interesting. Shit, he got tired of losing that money for being fined. He was like, shit, $50,000.
Well, I mean, I think it's interesting because you posted a couple weeks ago. You posted the highway you went to Florida, and then you back in town next week. It's like, all right, I guess you talking big shit. You ain't really, that serious about it. Honestly, you back in town already. If you leaving, I thought he was serious about. All right, fuck it. I got enough money to pay this. At least to go to 500,000 or some shit. You wait, what? How long was it? 3 days? 4 days? 2 days?
I mean, they practiced 4 days last week, so
I guess it's a lot of money. I ain't saying it ain't a lot of money, but make a big deal. I'd be like, he was set to just hold out for real. So he back already. So I'm interested to see if he even gets closer to what he want, man. We're gonna see what he gets, man. For what he asking for, but.
Rumor says it's about $6 to $10 million off, which we don't think so, but in his mind.
No, I'm saying for both sides. Hopefully, the Bengals and him can figure. That's closer than I thought they were. So that's what I thought. That's why I say ain't that much. I'm thinking it's like 15. Or I'm thinking it's like a year thing. Like, is it guaranteed money? Is it the years? Probably the years and the guaranteed money. You're trying to probably give him like a short term deal. You probably want a little more longer term deal. But bro, you're 31. Like, you're not about to get a 4-year deal, bro. Bless you.
What happened? I got an issue with that. He signed the deal, and I feel like you should play out your contract. That's just.
I think he only got like $8 million on the books this year. So I get it. When you lead a league in sacks, and niggas out there getting 30 40 balls.
But it's kind of like Scottie Pippen though. Like, bro, you should have signed the deal.
You should have signed a shorter deal. But I guess that's kind of how it works in football, though. But you can't.
The owner for Scottie Pippen told him, "Hey, look, bro,
you signed it. You fucked, bro.
I ain't coming back to the table, though."
Yeah, I'm not fixing it.
But that's different, dog. That was the beginning. Like, he's at basically Trader is doing basically what everyone else is doing. TJ Watt was on 1 year left on his deal.
Yeah,
Myles Garrett 1 year left on his deal. So he just followed.
I'm not mad at him, and I'm not mad at the Bengals either. Play it out.
Yep. I ain't mad at the Bengals either. I probably would have.
I gave him a pay raise.
Yeah, I would have raised it to like
25.
25. I would offer 25. Started at 25, and then try to get. He probably wanted to get closer to.
But he ain't
35.
He's
not getting that, bro. You're not getting that. I would have started at 25. Maybe I went up to like maybe 31, bro. You're not getting that much. You're not getting that much, dog. I'm just being real with you. Like I want you here.
I'm capping at 30.
Yeah, maybe 31. Maybe I went 31. Just trying to make it like, hey, look, bro. I'll give you a little bit more than we. I think T got 29, 28. Yeah, I'm gonna give you 30. I'm top of 30. Y'all offer 30, bro.
It's gonna be in
1 year. Yeah, incentive base. If you get 20 sacks, 30 million is activated. If you get 19, you get 28 million.
They ain't finna give him a long contract. They want to see what Shamar Stewart do this year. I can see them giving like some whatever the NFL version is of a 1+1, because Shamar Stewart, they're banking on him being the it. I don't know why they're banking on him, because he couldn't get stats in college.
I would not bank on him being there, because like what did they say his last 3 years of college he had 3 sacks or some shit.
Yeah, like half a sack last year.
I'm cool, bro. This team's like
so cool.
A lot of factors going to that too.
No, fuck that. Nope.
What factors going to you not producing? You're literally not producing. That's the only thing we need to do.
A lot of times it's a one-on-one thing. And if you're getting double teamed in college and you still can't get a sack over 16 games or 12 games,
half a sack, bro. You can't get at least 5 sacks. Are you supposed to be like that? First round pick? Fuck out of here, bro.
No.
Fuck out of here. That's what I would say. Fuck out of here. If I'm like, I wouldn't even draft this thing first round.
Me either. That was a bad pick.
First round. Yeah.
Just remember this.
I remember this today.
I hope you right. No, I hope you right as fuck.
No, we got to stop doing it. Don't we got to stop backing out.
We didn't back it out. I said I hope you right.
We don't want to see players be shitty too. We're just saying what we think will happen.
Okay, now leave it at that. Like I said, when you're proven right, you say, okay, you're right. When you're proven wrong, we'll come back and say you're wrong.
But I always want people.
See, you make it seem like we don't admit when we wrong on the show, and then we do all the time. Like shit.
You making it sound like we praying on these guys' downfall. I'm not praying on niggas' downfall. I'm just saying I don't think he's going to be good. But if I'm hoping he is good, but I think he's not going to be good.
We didn't think Lamar. We didn't think Lamar Jackson was going to be good.
I'm not saying I hope he's shitty as fuck. I'm saying I don't. My opinion of watching his games, I don't think he's going to be that good. But I hope I'm wrong though.
But no one is accusing y'all of saying, like I said, y'all saying y'all opinion based off.
You're saying don't. You're saying say they're going to be asked. Don't say you don't want them to be asked. No, that's what you're saying. That's what you're telling me.
All I said was
just say why you don't think they're going to be good. Leave it at that.
All I said is I hope I'm wrong. I didn't hedge my bet. I said I hope I'm wrong.
I'm gonna give the kid hope that he's going to be good. I'm not going to say I hope he's shitty.
I was hedging your bet. Like I want to be wrong.
Personally, we got to stop doing that. Like
I'm not doing it. I'm gonna keep doing it.
I hope because I'm not praying on the damn fall of any player. I don't think he's gonna be good, but like I hope I'm wrong because I want him to be good.
Okay, then what? Okay, then what? Then why don't you? If you hope you're wrong, then why don't you just say he's gonna be good then?
Because I don't think he's going to be. Like, but I hope I'm wrong.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with saying that. What's wrong with saying that? What's wrong with saying that? What's wrong with saying that?
It's just like I said, for me, it's just a small critique. Me in this media field, like I watch a lot of shows, like a lot of media shows, they don't. That's just a small critique with me. Like I don't like. That's just personal with me.
For me, I'm not praying on anybody to lose, but he's
right.
Black. I want him to win. I just don't think he's going to be. I hope I'm wrong. I want you to be right.
Ain't nothing wrong with saying that.
I want you because you said I want you to be right. I want to be wrong this time. Especially specifically on our show, we never come back like I told you. Now when we wrong, we be like shit. You right, bro. You was right, brother.
He proved us wrong. Us wrong. Man. This nigga came out here. He played the games. He proved us wrong.
We ain't hedging bets. I just hope I'm wrong.
I'm saying I don't want the guy to be bad. I'm not saying that I think he's gonna be good or I think he's gonna be. I'm saying I think he's gonna be bad, but I hope he's good. That's all I'm saying.
And it was the definition of good.
Whatever it is, it ain't got to be a sack leader, but whatever.
He can have a long NFL career and not have many sacks. Is that good?
A productive player in the NFL to coincide with a first round pick. where he's picked at.
Okay, so and also, do you know that sacks are more like sacks aren't just it's not just defined to prove you're good or not.
Yeah.
So let's go over it. What else you think is defines a defensive tackle will be, or defensive lineman, whatever, being good? Tackles, sacks, deflections.
No, I mean if you're making plays, so others are eating.
So we gonna look at so at the end of the season we're gonna look at his all his rates. They have all this shit ranked on Pro Football Focus. We can look at all his rankings.
And I'm sure they're up there because he was a first round pick.
That's what I'm saying. Which is why they didn't just look at sacks, because he was.
Do you agree with this, T? The elites get the sack though still.
Yep.
All right, thank you.
If you're trying to replace him, you're trying to play Trey Henderson with him, but I think who don't get no sacks. What are you doing?
Okay, Trey Henderson gets all the sacks, but can Trey Henderson? But Doc, you had an issue with Trey Henderson last year because he had so many few tackles.
Missed tackles.
He did. That means something. But you can't you
missed tackles like where he was. Trey probably should have had 10 more.
More leads the Bengals in tackles, but don't have many sacks.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good. That's production. That's production. You're producing.
Like sacks ain't everything. It's like
if you're doing tackle for losses, you're doing deflections. If you're impacting the game, you ain't gotta have sacks. You ain't gotta have more sacks. It's not all about sacks.
That's all I want. Like I said, just because he only had 2 sacks in 4 years, that doesn't.
But I'm saying when I see that though, that's a red flag for me. When I see that,
it is a red flag. Like
for a first round pick. For a first round pick, I'm thinking a first round pick is supposed to be some guys who are
elite.
Yeah, that's not elite to me. That's not elite to me
either. But like,
he wasn't top 10. I mean, like if he was elite, he would have been top 10. Like,
did he have a lot of tackles? Did he have a lot of tackles at least?
Like 17.
Tackles in the season, bro. That's like one a game. That's not a lot
to me.
That's like one a game. That's not that many tackles, bro. That's what I'm saying. For me, it looks like the production ain't there. Maybe I'm not a football aficionado, so maybe you watch the film.
Yeah, like I'm saying, that's why I asked you, am I tripping? Is that a lot?
Yeah, maybe I ain't a football aficionado in college. So maybe if you watch the film, you see that all right, this guy, he got technique, he just ain't producing it as far as the numbers go right now, and it's gonna get there. Maybe that's what it is. Hopefully that's what it is.
Sometimes it be like that in hoop too, where you just like he's gonna be good. But
after the first season, bro, if he had 17 tackles and a half sack, I guarantee you the fans gonna be saying he's ass. I guarantee that. I guarantee you that. Guarantee it. Mark it.
Well, yeah, I mean, because we already think the Bengals.
I guarantee you will too. You will too, T. You will too.
After 1 year,
17 tackles. Okay.
You said 17 tackles.
Yep. That's not shit. For NFL, if you get something and no sacks or a half sack, that's not good.
And he's starting. If he's starting,
that's another thing too. That's another factor.
That's not good. A half sack and 17 tackles is not good for a starting first round pick. Yeah. That's not fucking good, bro. If he has that, it's gonna be all right. Bengals, this guy got a lot to prove. A lot to prove next year. He got to have up.
Especially with all the contracts that he just did.
Does he get a learning curve, or no?
I think let me answer this. I would say yes, but like with all the contract shit
after he just did, no, he doesn't. The fans are gonna be
on typically yes. And I still think it's yes for him from the inside, but like media wise,
media wise, no. National media wise, no. Guarantee it. Especially with this shitty ass defense, bro. His defense comes out ass and he's not producing
they're gonna be on his ass.
They're gonna be on his ass. They're gonna be on his ass, bro. They're gonna be on his ass.
Yeah, but he can't be looked like as a sole savior of the defense when he only plays one spot.
They're not expecting, but he's not saying that though.
And then when you put this bullshit, put the contract shit, and you put this bullshit, you missing camp and shit. Produce, bro. They're gonna look at that as a fault. That's gonna be a red flag. That's gonna be a strike against them. Against them. It is what it is. The masses are gonna look at that as a strike. And I'm telling you, the fans are gonna be like, bro, this nigga about to hold out and he did this, 15 tackles and half a sack. Like, nigga, all this guarantee money for that, nigga. I don't want this nigga. Trade this nigga. Yep. Good luck trading him. At that point, good luck trading him.
Well, no, don't nobody give up on the first round pick after 1 year. So I think they'll finish out. Like I said, most teams they'll finish out the first year. Then
because they can't. That's why. because most teams
No,
are
you
smart.
can't.
They
No,
see, okay,
no, you
first
say, no,
year
you,
he's
how
on a
y'all say
down
last
pick.
week? It's
They're going to get
NFL.
low ball for him. They're going to low ball for him. T. So it makes no sense to get rid of first year. If he underperformed in your first round pick, you're going to get low balled.
It don't matter.
Shit.
If he's off my team and I ain't got to pay his contract,
No,
no
I'm
more.
not about to low. No, I'm not. I'm not about to. No, most teams ain't doing that. Like you said, most teams ain't gonna do that because it makes no sense. They're gonna get fired. You're gonna get fired. Okay, so you fucked up with that pick. You trade them already. You're fired. You're going backwards. You're losing money. Basically, it's lost of money. It's like going to get a new car and then this car is shitty. Once you buy a new car, it's yours, bro. You off the lot, it's yours. It's already depreciated. You can't take it back for the same price. You can't return it for the same price anymore. Just like Lakers and don't connect. Right now, his trade value is shit because he's playing like shit right now. He no longer looked at the first round pick because he played like shit. Same thing in the NFL. If you get drafted first round pick and he plays like shit in the first year, he no longer looked at as a first round pick. He's looked at as a second or third round pick value. So you're losing money. You're losing money basically. So it's not smart to trade a player out there first year because if he underperformed, you're losing money. You're trading him for less pennies on the dollar.
Well, then also, I mean, we've seen some elite players who also don't get traded first round pick. Like getting traded for first round pick, bro. Like you got to be like top five.
It's what I'm saying, bro. And like just look at Bryce Young. He didn't have that bad of a year. They couldn't trade him for anything of value last year. He was the first pick. He was the first pick.
What they also didn't have another backup plan.
But still, bro, if and they could have got out of it, they probably would have, but they can't. It makes no sense because he's the first pick, and you're not going to get any value for that first pick after the first year. You're not going to get value for him. It makes no sense to trade him.
No, I guarantee if they had their first round pick this year, they would have taken another. They would have easily took another quarterback. They didn't have there's no other quarterback out there that they could that made sense for them to replace Bryce Young with, because there's no quarterback in free agency that is a future.
Even if there was, they probably would have still had to keep Bryce Young anyway, because trading him now, he has no value for it. They could have been, if you at this point you might have traded him before you even picked him. You have to trade the pick. You would have got more for him before he played any NFL game than you get right now, and that's guaranteed fact. Right now, Bryce Young is worth less than he was before he played a game in the NFL. Can we agree on that?
I agree with that.
You said he's
worth less right now than he was before he played any game in the NFL.
I agree with that.
A lot less. If you be honest, a lot less, bro. That's why you can't trade after the first year. You can't trade these picks, because if they're that bad, teams see that shit, bro. They're not going to get it. Right now they'll get a 6th round pick for Bryce Young, if that.
Well, then I think also it's in the year once you draft him, I think you can't physically trade him either.
Even if they could, no team's going to want them for what you're going to want for him. If you're the Panthers or if you're the Bengals right now, what are you going to want for this kid? Another 1st round pick? No team out there is going to give it to him. For this kid they just drafted, I don't know what fucking name they're talking about. They're going to want something value for him. They're going to want a 1st round pick. And I guarantee you, right now he's worth more. If he's not worth that right now. Right now he's worth more than if he plays this year and he's shitty.
I mean, but that's the thing though.
He plays this year and he has 17 tackles this year and a half sack. Next year he's going to be worth a 6th round pick.
That's the thing though, Ryan. Like teams,
he's going to be negative. He's going to be a negative asset at that point.
Teams may want, but doesn't mean the word. Like I said, for T. Higgins, teams may wanted a 1st round pick for T. Higgins. They're not giving up a 1st round pick for T. Higgins. T. Higgins is going to get at best a 2nd round pick. Like I said, ain't nobody there's no player. I can say maybe Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, maybe Joe Burrow, maybe them 3.
Yeah, but at this point, T. Higgins was still a positive asset for the Bengals because he was still looked at as a key player, as a positive player.
Right.
If this guy comes in and has not a good season, he's going to be a negative asset at that point.
For sure, and I mean it's only going to be on him until he plays.
You don't get good things for negative assets. Just like Bryce Young right now, his assets, his stock is up a little bit. But after that first year, he was negative asset, a big negative asset. Like there's nobody going to get rid of him for anything positive assets for them. There's nobody who's going to come up for trading Bryce Young at that point. Even now, to trade him, it's going to be a loss to trade him. That's why teams don't trade 1st round picks. It's a loss. It's immediate losses. Immediate.
Yeah, and
like if you end up drafting them and you trade them in their first 2 years, it's a bad pick. You're going to get fired.
Yeah, and because on y'all, it's on the team who draft them to develop them. Which
so you better off keeping them. Better off keeping them, hoping for the best.
Which Bengals?
So Bengals, they have this kid. They better off keeping them, hoping for the best with this kid. Hoping he turns out to be
and we And we said it's about the Bengals. They don't develop talent.
Yeah, that's why I think it's a bad pick. Based off what I am watching him play in college, based off the stats that I see, I don't think it's a good pick. And like I said, I hope I'm wrong. Hope he turns out to be good, but everything I'm seeing right now is just like, hopes are not very high for him. But I'm just say that.
Maybe with the Bengals. Like I said, he can go elsewhere and thrive. Because like I said, Bengals haven't developed talent. So
I don't know, man. If he play 1 year with the Bengals, most of these players, bro. Once you get in a team and you don't show much, bro. Once you get traded, it's not gonna look much better for you. You might have a little spark, but you're not gonna ever be what you could have been before. You know, it ain't all your fault. Sometimes the team's fault. You know, Kaminga and Golden State.
I would say Jesse Bates elevated once he left the Bengals. All pro, became all pro.
I can't. He was good with the Bengals, though.
Yeah, he was good with the Bengals.
I'm gonna give it to you, though. But like
he was good with the Bengals. But like I'm saying, like with your first team, if it don't go well with your first team, like more times than not, like you're kind of cast it off, like you're looked at as a castaway.
Yeah, like Jesse Bates, he was up for a max contract. That's a little different.
Yeah, that's different, bro. Like when you're a first round pick, you get more chances than a third round pick for sure. But after that first stint, bro, like outskirts looking in, especially in football. I mean, so many people coming in, bro. It's so fickle, man.
It's so many niggas. It's so many niggas.
Yeah, it can be a real quick ride, bro. It can be out of there in 2-3 years, easily.
A year.
He first round pick.
If you're not a quarterback, a year. It could be a year.
Yeah. First round pick, like I said, he's gonna get a little bit more leeway because he's first round pick, but
I would agree with you.
Like you said, on average, it could be 2 or 3 years, like 2 or 3 years, and it's over.
I would agree anywhere else except the Bengals. Bengals, they gonna ride this bitch out.
John Ross, how many years he played with the Bengals?
Too many.
Yeah, 5.
Too many.
I think he was hurt. He was hurt for a lot of them, though. Let's see.
Yeah, he was hurt. I think he played his whole rookie year, and then I think they maybe gave him an extra year. I know he played his rookie year.
He was with the Bengals for 4 seasons. So, and then the last season he was hurt. So really, he got 2 good. He had 2 seasons where he got to play. So they like ran 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, and it ain't his fault. He got hurt. Like it's not all his fault, you know. Like he went out there and underperformed. He couldn't go out there physically. Couldn't get out there. So and
Marvin Lewis just didn't play him either. But honestly, he wasn't work. Bro, he got took it first round because he ran a fucking 4.2. Bro.
Yeah, bro. Like so he played 4 seasons with the Bengals, right? And he only played, let's see, 6 plus 8 is 14. He only played 27 games. That's nothing.
Yeah, that's not even 2 seasons.
That's like fucking, and no knock on this guy. He turned out to be a good, solid NFL career, but for where he got drafted, he didn't live up to the hype, in my opinion. Say again, he got drafted 7th overall by the Dolphins, top 10.
Yeah,
had a long career,
but he never was.
He wasn't top.
Ted Ginn had a decent career, bro.
But he wasn't top 10 talent in the career. No,
he only got drafted top 10 because he was fast.
Yeah, was he even like ever like a bona fide number 1 ever? You know, probably not. And be top 10 pick, like he should at least be a bona fide number 1 for at least like 3 4 years.
He played 13 years in the NFL.
Yeah, he had a long career. But before a top 10 pick, bro, was he ever considered that guy? No.
Yeah, was considered like number 1 for a team. He was always a weapon. Always like, all right, he could do something, but he was never like, all right, he got the ball.
He can beat me, yeah, but like
he would never get this man the ball. You gotta get this man the ball. It was never like that. All right, if he get the ball, he can maybe do something with it, but we'll see.
Shout out to Ted Ginn Jr.
Shout out to Ted Ginn. I was a huge Ted Ginn fan. Still am.
All right. With that being said, shout out to the Reds. They did not get swept. That streak's still alive. The only team in Major League Baseball who has not been swept this year. All right. I think that's about it for this episode of Down to the Wire 513. Appreciate everybody tapping in with us as always. Football tomorrow, fellas. If y'all care, the Hall of Fame game is tomorrow. If y'all
don't care, but thanks for sharing, bro.
Don't care at all, man. Hey, shout out
your boy Trey Lance getting to start, Doc.
Oh, he getting to start tomorrow?
Yeah, he don't play for the Cowboys no more. It's not my boy.
Hey, shout out to TC Sabathia, MLB Hall of Famer, man, first ballot.
MLB Hall of Famer.
Saw it the other day.
Shout out
video he
to
posted on Twitter,
Dave
but
Parker, man. It's crazy. He died a month before he was supposed to go into the Hall of Fame.
crazy, man.
Should have been in, honestly.
Yeah, I hate when they do that shit, man. Or I don't say they do it, but when that shit happens, you know, hate to see it, man. Happy for his family. At least it was good to see him go in, you know.
And Ichiro was the other one in that class.
Shout out Ichiro, man. Damn, that's crazy. TCM, I saw that. I was like, damn, is he even eligible yet? And I was like, yes, he is. He went in, but damn, it seemed like it was just yesterday. This nigga was still pitching. Shit, crazy, man. Time be flying.
Appreciate y'all rocking out as always. Give us a follow on everything down to the wire. 513 for the good brothers. Flyman Rand, Josh Dock, Taryn Bland. Catch y'all next week, episode 389. Till then, y'all have a safe, blessed rest of the week. We out.
Peace.